Hey everyone, I'm Bill.
And I'm Bogna.
And we're with Cali Moto TV. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Stinson Beach, California, the Pacific Ocean, and what better place to take the all-new 2021 Ducati Multistrada V4S. That's right, with the radar. We used it on the way up here. What'd you think? She was holding on.
She's holding
on pretty good.
I'm missing my bag.
Yeah, no bag on the back, but we've got the side bags. But we wanted to bring you guys a little two-up ride. As always, when we get these kind of bikes, we love to have the two-up to give you guys a little perspective of what Bogna's feeling in the back, because obviously some of you guys are going to be bringing your lovely ladies out on the ride sometimes. So, and I was like, you know what? It seemed like it was going to be a good day, so I thought we were going to have a nice day out here. But anyways, you ready?
I'm ready.
Get out on Highway 1. So first, got to get up on this thing. All right. And on. All right, go ahead.
All right, I'm coming.
All right. And away we go. Try to get out of here before that car comes. Perfect. So riding up here, we've clocked about 95 miles so far. I would say about half of that's freeway miles, and then we got a little back road. So far so good. I'll let you guys know kind of the modes that I've been riding in so far with Bogna on the back. So coming up here on the freeway, we rode in touring mode, and we had the preload on 2 passengers and a bag, and suspension on the softest setting, and that was all the freeway running. And then as we got up here in the twisties, I kicked it up just a teeny bit and put it in the sport mode on the hardest settings with the preload on 2 passengers and a bag. Now, one of the reasons why we're doing 2 passengers and a bag, the preload in the back is a little squishy, right, babe?
Definitely a little squishy, especially with me sitting in the back.
So when we kind of accelerate, the bike kind of sags towards the back, and the back seat, which I'll let Bogna talk about here in a second, isn't the greatest. So, but so far so good. I mean, the bike is definitely, it handles fine. One of the things that I found with this bike is that the turning isn't as great. I don't know, I kind of feel like it's really weird that I feel like the Tiger turned better than this thing, only because the Tiger's got a bigger wheel in the front. So kind of in theory on the road, it should have been the opposite way, but I don't know. So how is the seat back there, babe?
So it's really, really comfy. I like it. It's, you know, we're like, what, 2 hours into this?
Yeah.
And no complaints here, but when you kind of get on it, and I mean like accelerate pretty hard, the bike squats far enough down that it actually is pivoted almost down, so I slide backwards a little, just like that. So it's like backwards a lot more than I am comfortable with.
Yeah.
You know, if you would have a bag on the back, then it really doesn't matter, but if you don't, that's a little interesting feeling.
Yeah, so we've, you know, the 2 adventure bikes that I think you've been most comfortable on was the Tiger and the Enduro, which we did ride the 1260 Enduro. And actually, I think you said you liked the seat of the Enduro better than the Tiger, right?
Yeah, the Enduro, yeah. And this seat is really, really comfy too. I think it's probably better than the Tiger seat too, actually.
Yeah.
The Tiger, my butt would get a little numb over time. But on the Tiger, it didn't move around as much because I was kind of locked between you and the bags.
Yeah. And the bag on the Tiger, you said, was kind of narrow, right? So, this is a So it was kind of tight between me and the bag. So you were kind of, you just said, it was kind of tight, right?
Yeah, it was a good fit because I was kind of like locked in enough that I could zone out and play with the GoPro and shoot footage without flying off, you know, while you're going to town.
Yeah.
So it was good in that respect. But actually, I really like how the side bags on this ones are placed, because remember with the Tiger, the side bags, my feet had no room to move.
Yeah.
And I was like always in your way. Here, I don't feel that way.
Yeah, I mean, I can kind of like right now, I'm just kind of kicking my heels out, and I can feel her feet out there, but I'm kicking my heels out to a position that I normally wouldn't have my feet anyways. So yeah, I don't really, I don't feel any interruption on the foot pegs, at least with you back there. I will say that, you know, as the rider, having a passenger, a lot more comfortable to be able to have Barton on the back with that seat, because not that it's bothersome that she's got a hand on me right now, but let's see, this guy's pass. Well, thank you, sir. So it's not necessarily a bothersome to have you holding on to me, but on the flip side, you know, with the bag you don't hold on to me, so it's kind of nice, you know.
Yep.
So the new Multistrada V4S and the V4S Sport, I believe as a standard comes with the bag. I don't believe you need the full option, but I may be mistaken. You may need the full option in order to get the side bags. But the side bags do come standard, and the rear bag is an option, which I probably would have rather gone with the opposite personally. I would have probably rather have a rear bag than the side bags personally. Yeah. So, but I will tell you, the side bags are very easy to take off, and it actually, the system that Ducati's come up with is very nice, because it doesn't require you, you know, it's basically just a one key, one latch, the bag comes off, and there's no extra like hardware that makes it look like the bike is missing something. That was my kind of thing with the Tiger. I always left the bags on there because the big trellis that held those bags in, it just kind of looked funny. I don't know. But having the bags off on this thing, which I'll have off in this weekend when I'm riding, I'll take the bags off when I'm riding solo, so you guys will be able to get a look in that. But a little cloudy, a little foggy, but still not too bad of a day out here, huh?
Not too bad. So how does it handle, like with me in the back versus not? Is it noticeable that I'm in the back, or not really?
I think on the slower parts, like when I'm like trying to like get out of a corner, it is a little bit, you know, because of the sag in the rear. I really wish that there was a little bit more preload for the back. I wish that we could, you know, kind of get it so that the rear end doesn't squat quite as much, because that's like right now, that's when I feel it the most, is like accelerating out of a turn, and it squats and it kind of unloads the front end. I kind of lose my steering. So, but outside that, I mean, it's, you know, on the freeway and everything, it was pretty much a breeze. There wasn't much problem. So
it's good.
Yeah, so it's all in all not bad to have a customer on the back. Glad to have you, customer.
Thank you for your business, baby.
Yeah, thanks for coming along. But yeah, it's not bad at all. It's a good little two-up bike, you know. But I think it's definitely, I would say it's definitely an occasional two-up bike. I don't think that this is. I think the Tiger was more a better dedicated two-up bike. Personally, I think.
Yeah, and
as far as rideability.
Yeah, you scooted on the Tiger definitely more.
Yeah. And I can kind of get down on this too, but like I said, it's just with the front end squatting like it does, it just takes the weight off the front end, and that's what's like I said, a little bothersome to me. But outside of that, it's fine. But heated seats, front and rear, heated hand grips for me, so that's nice. The heated seat switch for the rear passenger is in a kind of a peculiar place. It's right behind my back on the seat, in between her legs. So
right when the goods are, baby.
Yeah, so it's not the best placement for the switch, but go over here to Mirror Beach. Let's see if there's not too many people in.
Put.
We won't go in there. Pelican Inn is very cool. One day when the world opens back up, we'll have to go there. Pelican Inn was a pub/inn built by a guy, I think in the 50s, to replicate like a real Irish pub. And babe, it's like a real Irish pub in that thing. It's pretty cool. All right, well let's turn around in here.
Yes.
And does this look familiar? This is where we took off on our Ducati. Go ahead and hop off. When we had the Super Sport and the Monster.
Oh, I missed the Monster.
We were talking about the different Ducatis on the way up here, but there's the switch, yeah. So, but they have bags, so that it's got the bag system. Did I show you this?
No.
So when the wind is gusting, this keeps the bike from wobbling on the freeway, because these will actually move with the wind and absorb the wind. So actually kind of a cool little feature. But yeah, just a little 2-up ride for the viewers here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're a couple hours away from home right now, so we've got a nice little ride home. But thank you guys for sticking around. I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of perspective of the 2-up ride on the all-new Multistrada V4S. It's been a pleasure so far. 3 days I've been on this thing, and I got like 3 days more riding, so stay tuned. We got a lot of videos coming, including I think we've already released a radar video. So this is the fully equipped radar with the blind spot detection. Did you notice it when you were back there?
Yeah, it actually works really good. I was kind of impressed.
Yeah, so yeah, so it's just been having a ball with this thing. So stay tuned. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, ring the bell notification, because we've got a lot of stuff going on. And then when we get rid of this, we've got a Super Sport S, the new 2021 coming out, which I think Alex has already offered up to us as soon as they come, and a pair. You guys have asked me what I think of the new Monster, and we've kind of said, let's wait and see. Well, Alex has told me that we just have maybe a few more weeks until we get a pair of all new 2021 Monster 900 and something. I forget what the CC is, 930, 939 or something like that. So stay tuned. But thank you guys. Sorry I'm rambling, but I hope you guys enjoyed the ride, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.